And then Tulane University, which is located in New Orleans, Louisiana, is bringing to us expertise in how to measure resilience. How do we track resilience? If we come up with a solution, how do we know that this has changed the impact on the lives of people? So they are helping us to develop a framework for understanding resilience of communities and how to link that with innovations. So that is how the partners come in. Now, in order for RAN, because we are coordinating several universities, we have established resilience innovation hubs, and there are 4 hubs at the moment, fully established. So the Eastern Africa Resilience Innovation Hub is located in Makere, and it's still being, we are building the space. We don't yet have the physical space, but the human resources are here, as you've heard, and we are already trying to mobilize other human resources, and that's why we've called people from different departments. But we have the West Africa Hub, we have the South Africa, and we have the Horn of Africa. And the main purpose of these resilience innovation labs will be, they'll be centers for ideation, getting ideas, incubating these ideas, and scaling these ideas into innovations that change communities. And these ideas are from a broad range. They may be either technology-based ideas, science-based ideas, social science-based solutions, policy issues, and all that. It's a broad interpretation of this. The rationale why USAID was interested in this approach, the academic approach, is that USAID has invested billions and billions of US dollars into development projects in Africa, which, although they have improved the well-being of communities, they've not necessarily made them resilient to future shocks. So when the shocks come back, we get back into the same cycle. 2 is that the USAID did not have sufficient involvement of academic institutions in finding solutions. So the usual program cycle has been through NGOs and through governments. And the USAID wants to strengthen the involvement of university brains. They want a scholarly approach. They want us to test our hypotheses. This is the time for us to go and test hypotheses and prove that if we put input X, we get output Y. And they want us to be as academic as possible. They want us to generate evidence, not just going into communities to solve problems. They want us to first get what are the priorities, what is our strategic advantage, and we use this evidence then to go back to our university laboratories and develop solutions. So that is why, that was the rationale for coming up with this initiative. Now, RAN has developed a definition for resilience, and we are defining our resilience as the capacity of people and systems. So we are looking at people being communities, households, individuals, but also looking at systems being political systems or administrative systems or different organized or semi-organized groupings of people to mitigate, adapt to, and recover and learn from shocks and stresses in a manner that reduces their vulnerability and increases their general well-being. Now, I go to generating the evidence base. Like I've told you that USAID no longer wants the traditional approach where we sit down and start writing logical frameworks using our best guesses on what we think the community needs. So it wants us to collect evidence, go to the communities, target communities, collect evidence. What are their priorities? What do we think? What do they think they need? And then we come back, process that information, take it to our academic labs, and develop the solutions. So to do this, therefore, we need to collect evidence. And Resilient African Network is planning to undertake a series of data collection activities, some of them to do focus group discussions. So we're going to do FGDs to find out what are those underlying, latent, unseen factors in these communities for which we can create change. And then after that, we are going to triangulate that information and come up with an innovations, a list of priorities or problem sets. That these are the problem sets. After that, we would like, after we get our problem sets, we go back to them and we tell them it's like a validation exercise and prioritizing exercise, because we are likely to come up with so many priorities or options or dilemmas that are undecided, and then we try to get their opinion, to seek their opinion on what they think about these issues. And this is called deliberative polling, as we shall hear. So it's part of the data collection process.